GamingBolt presents 5 amazing secrets in Titanfall 2 you probably didn't know about. 2016 has been the year of many firsts for the Titanfall franchise. Titanfall 2 having weapon skins, Titanfall 2 having a campaign, Titanfall 2 having Easter eggs and secrets. Okay, that last point isn't really groundbreaking for the franchise, but if you were a fan of the secrets from the first game, then the sequel will have plenty to keep you busy. At the very least, there are a good number of references to keep the more observant players amused throughout their playtime. Child's drawings and Loch Ness. Remember that assembly plant where twisted android Ash decided to experiment with you? It's one of the coolest levels I've ever experienced in a first-person shooter, but there's more to the plant than meets the eye. If you do a bit of platforming at one key point during the Into the Abyss mission, much before the assembly of the houses actually becomes more complicated, you'll find some rocks off to the side. Scale the rocks and reach the top of the structure to discover an unusual Easter egg. It's essentially a bunch of drawings by a child and some toys. There are also the letters N, C, R, and J along with a little heart symbol. We're not sure about the letters, but the stuffed toys remind us of the same toys from Titanfall's Demeter and Relic maps that resemble the Loch Ness Monster. Titanfall IMC Grunt. Here's something that all fans of the original Titanfall should recognize immediately. On the map Complex, the semi-industrial setting with tons of indoor geography, if you do enough exploring in one of the rock-laden areas, you'll find a grunt. Not just any grunt though, this is an IMC grunt from the first Titanfall, or at least what's left of him. Titanfall 2 saw the grunt designs change rather drastically from the first game, with many theorizing that it was to better differentiate between the IMC and militia. This is a neat little callback that makes us wonder what this lone grunt was actually doing in the middle of such a war zone. Luck maybe? Release date. What better way to tease your game than with the release date hidden away somewhere? Of course, this strategy works best when the release date is tucked away in, well, some other game that's out before yours. Regardless, if you explore enough during the campaign in Titanfall 2, a wall with the words storage and TF2 along with the number 102816 will be seen. TF2 equates to Titanfall 2, while 10/28/16 is essentially the release date, specifically October 28, 2016. Could this be what Respawn meant when it said the release date was locked in a long time ago? If the developer didn't delay the title because it meant altering one single asset in the game, it would have been hilarious more than anything else. Ejection Messages. Ejecting in Titanfall 2 is like art. Not many know how to do it, much less appreciate it, plenty of people are bad at it, and even the masters are constantly improving. Titanfall 2 spices up its ejections with various messages that pop up when you look down at your hands. These include, but aren't limited to, "See you on the other side," which is famous in Jason Bourne films, Battlestar Galactica, you name it. "Go get him, Tiger," referencing Mary Jane Watson's line from Spider-Man 2. "Make it so," frequently stated by Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. Protocol 03, which actually references BT-7274's protocol in the campaign. This is basically protect the pilot. And "Fly, you fool," which we really shouldn't have to tell you the significance of. "Get to the chopper" reference. If you haven't seen the original Predator films, then you need to immediately go and bask in their glory, while skipping the AVP films because you'll want to bask in acid afterwards. One of Titanfall 2's bosses in the campaign, Richter, calls back to the first Predator film, namely Arnold Schwarzenegger's character Dutch. Not only does Richter sound like and slightly resemble Dutch, but he even commands all his forces to get to the beacon during a mission. This is a callback to the famous quote, "Get to the chopper," by Arnold in Predator. Seriously, the inflection is so spot on that it couldn't be a coincidence. What secrets and references did you spot in Titanfall 2? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
And that wraps it up. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it on Twitter and Facebook. And why not consider subscribing? We upload some really cool videos almost every day. Thank you for watching this video, and happy gaming!